We're continuing to follow the tsunami situation here in the Bay Area, Hawaii, and along the West Coast. The tsunami advisory has been canceled for the Bay Area, but some locations are still on high alert. ABC 7 News reporter J.R. Stone is following the story, and he joins us live from San Francisco. Hey, J.R.
Hey, Kristen, experts that I spoke with this afternoon say here in San Francisco, we saw a surge of more than a foot with this tsunami. And certainly the big concern is still the currents out there.
It's not over yet. I mean, it hasn't hit South America yet.
USC professor Kostas Sinalakis heads the school's Tsunami Research Center and cautions those who think that everyone may be out of the clear regarding the tsunami, especially people living in South America.
I didn't realize that 1/4 of the globe is under some sort of advisory
Just think about this. The entire Pacific. I mean, the entire, the coastline of the entire Pacific Ocean. Just think of the coastline of that's about a quarter of the coastline of the globe.
The tsunami hit Hawaii Tuesday night and the California coast early Wednesday morning. There were people yelling from balconies in Hawaii Tuesday night, all in anticipation of the tsunami coming. It's hard to actually see the arrival of the waves, but that's not surprising to Eric Geist with the USGS.
70% of the time, tsunamis are not breaking waves. So what you'll just see, if you see anything, is like a step up in the water because it's a really long wave. It is tricky because you might not see anything going on the surface of the water, but there are still very strong currents. Actually, it's really the currents, not the amplitude of the waves or the height of the waves, that causes a lot of the force and the damage there.
In Crescent City, there's a dock here that is now fully submerged in water. The tsunami current came in fast, but boaters here say it wasn't nearly as bad as 2011. Also, partially because docks here were strengthened.
It rages, it comes in, and it looks like it's going probably 100 miles an hour or better, and everybody's boat's okay. So, 2011, it destroyed the harbor, $87 million in damage, and 16 boats sank. So, yeah, we missed one. Wow. Till another one comes, so guys, who knows?
In some areas, it hasn't even reached some coastlines in the Pacific yet. So it's going to be a while before we can actually do an actual damage report and actually get a real full idea of what the severity of the tsunami was.
I talked with those in Crescent City who told me that even this afternoon, they were seeing some strong surges in the water.